Yo. Find me up in the place, touching my face as something contagious sprung from my tongue and my brain. While state government say I'm a fucking disgrace, they must trust I'm the one when it comes to the breaks.
Shelter in place got me living in this quarantine. Going out my mind, is this a simulation or a dream? Seldom seen, leaving the house or out in public. Finna just chillin' Netflix for the love of it.
Come to grips with isolation like pretty damn quick. Keep my sanity about as long as I keep my bandwidth. Andrew, do it nice, and how, and this. Stay fed and drunk off canned food and tan lick.
My man's sick, but I'm speaking metaphorically. Pandemic's got me searching every crevice for a rosary. Catch me turning off the news in favor of some comedy. Consuming all the shows and podcasts I wouldn't normally.
Short of a week, feeling like I hit the boredom peak. Restless as the boys that storm the beach in Normandy. Order me a shot, but at least 150 proof. Pour it on the pop filter before we switch into booze.
Got that hand sanitizer. Somebody put me out. Your man is on fire. Like I just hit the third in a row. I'm never missing, fam. Sonically magnificent Sean Kemp. I'm known to jam.
Show you what it is. Something like a photo scan. Hit the bricks if you can't listen or follow Proto Man. Get out the game. It's lame if you're your only fan. Better chance of fame with your own page on OnlyFans.
Click subscribe. It's time you either do or die. We suggest the form unless we assist your suicide. Never been a style, man. Don't call me Kevorkian. I appreciate your contribution to our business plan.
So give it up, and I'm talking every single cent, every dollar bill, every profit, every dividend. If the thought isn't that the brother's hot with the pen, then it's obvious that you don't got a single cent.
Not making sense, cause I'm trying to make some dollars, fam. Beat your ass like Zolzan, 2,000 scribble jams. Set my flows and never free. I'm charging a hefty fee. I'ma break you down like Chapter 7 bankruptcy.
Try to play with me, I'll treat you like a vagrant. Only thing to say to me is thank you for your graces. Or would you like to play some tree or simple little makers? Anything to show me gracious for how you've been blessing stages.
I don't think you came with anything less than complacency. I think you were born with it. I don't think that it's Maybelline. Come to think of it, I think you probably aren't worth the thought. Like every thought that's on the ground, we all thought that you're a twat.
Born to rock, you could call us Dave and Kurt. Beats are just a canvas, our simple plan is to paint with words. Understand it, man, if you can't manage some pain and hurt. Get about the kitchen chicken, this where we filleting birds.
Can't take it, man, it's like a damn sauna here. Stay grunge like Soundgarden in my kindergarten year. Probably just dated myself, it's all good. Goddamn, I'm old enough to go in raw, you been fraud.
Comparable to Send Dog, probably cause I got no brain. Wanna call me friend before I blow up like chocolate rain. Not the one with the bends, never let the chopper spray. Top 5 conversation ends with all I've got to say.
He think he likes Send Dog. I feel like I'm Spliff Star. Say hello to JDirty. Wish we weren't so damn far. Peace to all my friends and my family. Wish we could all chill. Let's do a round of virtual shots and then we'll skip the bill.
Miss me with the check. I'm dripping till I'm dead, guy. Fuck a virus just for kicks. Take a trip to Bed-Stuy with a pack of sticks and a bad bitch from my bedside. Not average. We mavericks. We bend wide.
Been the top gun since I was dropped in the ovary. Never not the one. You ain't never getting over me. Thank you for my bro and I. Motherfucker, we appreciate all of you for stopping by. Stay home and stay safe. And Scrubhop.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it live.
Welcome to the show, everybody. See, I did what you do.
This is Scrub Hop Live 130, and I am here to tell you all.
Number 5 is alive.
Now,
Trox, did you mean to play something else?
Now, I just want to start the show with that because I'm home. I'm back in my studio, guys. I'm no longer on tour. The tour came to a close. We had a great tour, a lot of fun. But now I'm back in my situation. I'm having, I had a tremendous number of technical difficulties getting to tonight's show, but I think now we're good. Guys?
Am I wrong?
I'm not.
That's real. What up, everybody? Welcome to Scrub Hop Live. We appreciate the hell out of you guys for joining us here. We are here every single Wednesday and Sunday here on twitch.tv/scrubhop. Thank you guys. Please subscribe. Tell your friends. Share this link. Let your mom know. Not my mom or Troxel's mom, but like the other moms. Tell the other moms that we're doing it, and that would be dope as fuck. So, yeah, thank you guys for being here. And you can also check us out over on patreon.com/scrubhop for just $5 a month. Cotton, one more time, please, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I don't think he does, but the thing is that Cotton's buttons are all moved around, so it might take him just a second to figure out where
I don't
that
think he
button is.
does.
I don't think he does.
Oh,
I don't think he does.
Patreon.com/ScrubHop.
what was that, Cotton?
That's at patreon.com/ScrubHop.
Thank
Do
you.
I have my own
Yeah,
page?
fuck
I need
yeah.
my own page on that thing.
You do. You have your own page now.
Is it
Subscribe
on
on
page
Twitch. Give
3
us
and
money.
Yep.
That's
How
old school.
fucking yeah. Welcome
That's
to
old
the
school.
show, though. I'm very excited to have you guys here. Say what up in the comments. Let's hear from everybody, all you shitheads. Thank you guys for being here.
Some
thank
things
everybody
might
for
need to
being
get a
here.
little bit. They might need to get a little bit moved around here on the old soundboard because, like, I moved things quite a bit, and now I used to have a very strong familiarity for like where to go to, and now I might have to jump around a little bit before I hit things like this,
I'm a humpback.
and that's okay. Like that's fine.
Well, that is okay.
I'll
We're
get used
going to
to
be we'll be
I'm
able to
trying
get
to
through.
find JDirty's button. Where's here it is. It's on the same page as the Patreon button. You guys just got to remind me that next time. Okay, JDirty,
Okay.
what was that?
You can support us financially at patreon.com.
There you go.
Thanks, guys.
That's good.
Yeah,
Thanks for
that's
humoring me.
That's
I'm
the
getting my-
biz.
I'm
you
getting
know
my
how
bearings.
we do over here.
I'm getting my bearings.
we
I'm
had to
getting,
pay
I'm
some
getting my
bills,
feet
as Trox
wet.
says.
Yeah, we
Hell
like
yeah.
to pay some
Bills.
bills. I do
My
want to
name
take
is
just
taken
a
by me.
hot
Cheers, my dude.
just a hot second to comment on that video that we opened this joint up with your boy and I, your boy Big Trox and I. And while yes, I want to say I was a much bigger boy in that video, Big Trox, I mean, you look tremendous nowadays. It's just crazy. Did you see the neck on this boy during that video?
I was looking at a couple of humpbacks in that video for sure.
Now you can't
sure
even.
were.
Now you can't even see my neck because I'm all beard, baby. I'm all beard.
Oh, and you know the thing is,
But
it
there's
wasn't
less
even front
face
neck.
too.
It was
There
lots
is.
of back neck that was showing up in the video. It was a thick back neck you had back there, and you're doing
You're
great
like
now.
halfway to new Tom Segura.
Guys, I today and in many days leading up to today, I ran a mile without slowing down, without dying. A full
On
mile.
a treadmill? Was it a treadmill
Yeah.
or was it outside?
Yeah. The last time I
It's
did it
not- it's not
outside,
real
I did-
running.
On the treadmill outside.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is that it's not real
He's
running
like
when it's
Tom
on a
Arnold.
treadmill. It's like
Well, I got
pushing.
news for you. The last time that I did a road run, I went outside and I ran on the road. I did 3 miles. Where you got on that? That was on the road.
But did you
run.
just say that running
That's
on a
good.
treadmill is not really running?
He
It's
did.
not
He's an idiot.
technically. It's not technically. If you talk to fitness people, it's not technically.
If you
What-
talk to
I'm
fitness
talking to
people.
you, and you're not a fitness people.
I am.
Yeah, and
That's why I'm
he's
telling you.
insinuating in that sentence that he knows anything to do with making fitness. He does not.
Or that
I made fitness
or that
for a
attractive
considerable
people
amount of
will
time.
be around him. None of this
No.
is
They
happening.
will.
They're
That's
not.
not. That's also not true. Attractive people do find my company joyous.
Starbeat
Yeah,
said
on the way
why.
to their table, but then you walk away.
Mhm.
I just.
Um.
I'm just saying. I think it's not quite real. running
Anyway,
if
that's a
it's- if
weird
it's- If it's
statement.
on it, it's not. It's
Ev-
not. I just
Everything
I'm
he says
gonna
is
stand by
weird.
that.
The
It's
thing
not
is
weird.
that I'm really excited about Johnny 5. I cleaned them all up. We got different sections now. I got sections just for the boys. So if I want to go to clips of things that you guys said, I can get there pretty quick. You know what I mean? It might take me a little bit to figure out
Maybe
which
not
pages
proven
are
with the
on.
last clip of him, but
I was up until
aside-
1:30 in the morning putting them all on
aside
page.
from that, it should work brilliantly.
Listen,
That means global warming doesn't exist.
okay?
Hey,
Big
well,
Trox- Big
speaking
Trox is
of
funny
Johnny
like that.
5 Trox, I want to throw shout out to your subheader there. It would appear that you. Thank you.
Tracy. You're just pushing.
Yeah, because
you're just pushing.
yeah, you're doing full body pushes with your legs, but it's not actual running. You're not doing. Like,
I think for you, that's
real
what
running
walking is
exercise.
called.
full body
No.
push-ups with your legs.
Not push-ups, pushings. But
I know.
but no.
Jay, what were you going to ask? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
He throws me off. I don't even remember the topic. Oh, Johnny 5. I was gonna say your subheader there is reference to my golden ticket.
So the golden ticket winner.
But I wanted to
Do we
bring
have a
this
page
up.
of golden ticket winners? Do we have
We
that?
do.
Because we
Oh,
could
there's
listen
only
to all
one.
of those.
Oh, golden
Well,
ticket
there-
winners.
There's a golden ticket winner, and then there's the two. Well, there's the 2 golden tickets, and then there's the winner
Sure.
of the tournament. You know,
So,
and yes, I have all of those on one page.
so obviously we know who you like the most. You got Buttfucker 3000 as your subtitle. Everybody
Your
gets it.
name's not Buttfucker 3000,
You-
you yo-ho.
You roll with your yo-ho, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you for that. But last week I said, last week I said that song was
Are
fake.
people
It
hung up
doesn't
on this?
exist. Yes, they are. You're insulting all of the running shitheads.
I don't think it's
what's
real
not-
running.
I'm sorry, what song doesn't exist?
I am in the store the other day by my lonesome, and all of a sudden I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I heard Every Time I Touch.
Mhm.
I told
bet
you
you
it was
did.
fake. I
bet you did.
didn't know it was a woman singing it. Like, I'd never heard that song before. I told you even on the show, you go, I heard this, and I called you a liar because I thought you made that up. I didn't
Every
believe
time
you
my
for a
heart
heartbeat.
beats fast,
So-
I feel like it lasts.
I've heard the song to validate you, and Big Trox clearly picked who he loves more. So hey, this is a win-win for the shitheads and for the Big Dirty Cotton. Cheers.
Oh well, maybe next week it'll be Every Time We Touch. It is a banger. I do love that song for real. It's a great song. And when it came on,
I
in the
wasn't
bar,
kidding. I never
was-
heard it.
I was getting it when
Crazy.
it came on in the bar. I was like, "Oh, let's get after it, boys." This
What
Trox,
were
is
you
did
the
you
time
getting
know
to
in
be
that's
the bar?
real?
alive.
Have you heard that?
Oh
Have
yeah,
you heard
a
that
lot.
song before?
I knew it
Oh,
was real
okay.
before I pulled the clip initially.
That's a
Oh, I
2005 classic, dog. That's
Listen,
2005's best
Jay,
hits.
I think you're aware that much different music is played in my home than gets played in your home. Much.
I don't know about the home necessarily. Well, yeah, but like my home doesn't play what I listen to. But let's keep in mind that today I sent you a screenshot of a Dark Lotus song from 2005 because that's what I'm still listening to. So
I saw that. I was like, oh, that's a very good song. And then I thought
But
about that,
that's-
and I was like, you're listening to Opaque Brotherhood right now,
the
or no?
deluxe
Was that?
edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't on random. I put that record on in its entirety on purpose.
I mean,
That's,
I've
that's,
searched
that's the
up
vibe I get in.
I've searched up the song "Cars" by Gary Dooman like 3 or 4 times in the past couple of weeks. So like, I understand. Sometimes
That's
you
your,
just want that
isn't
old
that
jam.
like that's like your emotional like baggage
Yeah,
trigger
in my
song, though,
car.
right?
Yeah.
Because that reminds you of the road trip with the youth group. I know.
In cars.
Cars.
So enough of that. If
Well,
you
Jay,
guys don't have
and-
Yo,
No,
Go ahead.
Yo.
before you get too far away from that, I want to tell you what I did in the past couple of days that goes along with that. I
Okay.
sat and I listened to Acid Rain
Oh.
in its entirety.
Oh,
First
nice.
time I've
Very
listened
good-
to that
very
album
good
in at
record.
least a decade, but I put it on and I remembered every word. Isn't that miraculous how that works out?
are you talking about
That
the
one's
people
easy
under the
because there's
stairs
only
song?
6 new verses on the entire record. But
It's
yes,
true.
I do love Acid Rain. What
I
did
just
you say?
remember the flow of every song into the next
Oh, yeah.
song and how it's only like
The
one
Violent
verse
J
in each
interludes
song.
were so dope.
Yeah.
The
You guys
begin
aren't
the
talking-
the originator of like really talking over someone's track on their track that you're not even
Yep.
on. What Cotton? I'm sorry.
So this was not people under the stairs.
No, this was the Isham album that came out in I want to say 2003. JDirty can fact check
3
me.
or 4. I can't
called-
do it off the top of my head.
It's called Acid Rain, and it was his very first Psychopathic.
No,
release.
5 or
What-
6. It was my last year of college.
Really? I thought that was Repentance. Anyways, he's gonna find out while he checks that up. So what the album was, Cotton, is it
No,
was
you know
like
what? You're right. That was the first time I was in that apartment. I think it was like 0203. You're right.
okay.
He didn't.
So-
he didn't move out of his chair. He sat back
I had
and
to
went
think
through
about
his
it.
mind. He was just quietly going through his mind and then found it. That's fucked up. Go ahead.
2002, 2003 are the 2 dates on it.
So Cotton, that was an album that it was Isham's first record when he got signed to Psychopathic, and it was to get the Juggalos acclimated to Isham's back catalog because he had already been making music for 15 years at
12
that
years.
point.
Yeah, exactly. Forever.
And so what they did was they made a greatest hits compilation that's like 25 of his old songs that they like
Yeah.
turned into a mega mix and put them all into a very long thing. And like every 5th song, Violent J comes on to the same beat and does like a talk up. And
Like a rapping talk up. Like reintroduces the song to the Juggalos. It's very uniquely dope.
it's great. And then it gets to
Really,
like
really
track
dope.
25, and then it goes to like 6 brand new songs, including like the first Supervillain song or whatever
Yep.
from the Supervillains. And
It was the first time we saw that.
Yep. It was a great record, and it really holds up. You should go back and listen to it.
The sampler for that's probably among the top rarest of Psychopathic CDs.
How many do
Like
you have?
it's I don't. I've only held one time. I've only seen one time. It was the same
you
day
said
I
that
got to
before.
hold the rock. No, I have. The same day I got to hold the Rock the Dead CD. It was a very epic day. But I didn't get to leave with them. That was sad. But
Why didn't you should have leave? You should have left with him.
it was our homie Drew that we stayed with or helped us out in Utah. We weren't gonna steal from the homie Drew.
I was there that night.
Before you got there, I got to go through and like touch CDs and smell them and feel like I was part of it. It was really cool.
Oh.
No more details of that night. But no, so I was gonna
duly noted. Moving along.
Going back to things we've done this week. Do any of you guys ever use the function of Find My iPhone?
Oh yeah, well, close to it.
I was gonna say maybe you guys don't lose your iPhone or your device.
I use it every single day because I lose. I don't even have them here.
Clearly, you're looking for it now.
My AirPods have a little air tag in them, and when you use the Find My, it'll beep and it'll tell you where it is. It's the greatest.
Yes, and it's funny because about a year ago, I lost one of my AirPods at work, and my homie was like, "Oh, just make them beep," and that's actually how I found out about this whole thing. But so way different than that. On Saturday, we go to my son's soccer game. I'm on my way to the field and I say, oh shit, I forgot to drop off all of my post office packages. And the game starts at 11:30. They close at noon. I got to drop you guys off at the field. I'm going to run over and I'll be back. No problem. Small town. Well, I drop them off, and as I'm driving back to the post office, I go to hit Spotify on my car, and the streaming thing goes from showing me my current playlist to just says, oh, your phone's not connected. And I thought, oh, well, the family's got it. It must be in my wife's purse or something. No big deal. Get back. She's like, I don't have it. I was like, all right, no worries. It's at home. Let's watch the game, have some fun. An hour and a half later, we make it home. And I'm like looking all over. I say, hey, why don't you call me? Nothing. And I'm like, fuck, try Find My iPhone. And this was the most current scary version of my life. First world problems. Because we hit Find My iPhone and I see it on a county road, like very far away from where I live. And it's still going farther from where I lived at the time.
Whoa.
I take it you don't have it, honey. And she's like, what the fuck? And And I'm like, I had it in the kitchen. I dropped you off at soccer, and now my phone's moving, literally like going away. And so I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. So I call the police guy, or not 911, but like the
non-emergency number.
Because I'm like, I literally, as like all of a sudden, I was like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. That's $1,000 computer that somebody somehow got. I didn't even say hi to one person.
You get strapped up and you go follow that fucking Find My iPhone, and you start killing the. Oh wait, cut it off.
No, we're live.
You don't kill anybody.
No, so I call and report it, and I'm like, I'm watching my phone drive away. It just passed County Road 156, County Road 645. I'm like, what do I do? And they're like, well, I said, I'm not supposed to go after it. They're like, no, definitely don't do that. You've done what you can do. And now hang up, and we contact your phone provider and have them call you, so that way they know you did it officially or whatever. Well, in the meantime of waiting for the deputy to call me back, I'm watching my phone come back. All of a sudden, it's coming back toward my town, and I'm like,
"You attached it to a boomerang, didn't you? You son of a bitch!
You son of a bitch!"
But a dog. It was on the dog's collar that we used to beat. And it turns out it came back. I do love it.
That dog had Stockholm syndrome, bro.
We used to beat him until that morning, and then we set him free.
He never answered that call again. So no, I'm watching it come back, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, all right, they're like just about back in the town. And I said, do you think I should go? And she's like, yeah, we're going right now. I said, oh, we are? Oh, okay, cool. Because I thought for sure my level-headed partner was going to tell me, what are you, fucking crazy? You're not going to go get killed. We have children. She was like, kids are staying home. Let's go. And I was like, all right, cool. So if you're down, I'm down. So we literally track my fucking iPhone all the way to the car wash here. And I'm like walking up and I'm looking, my little blue fucking detector arrows pointing at this car, this old dude who's vacuuming out his car. And I'm like, I mean, I didn't come over here to just walk away now. So I knocked on his car and I was like, hey man, did you find a phone? And he's like, yeah, you using the Find My iPhone app or something? And I was like, yep. He's like, I found a phone. Where'd you lose it? And I'm like, dog, I don't fucking know. I'm like, this is the weirdest day of my life all of a sudden.
Did you
Where
take
did
it
you
from my
lose it?
kid's soccer game?
I was like, I drove my kid to soccer and now my phone's gone. He was like, I found it over, and he named the name of the park that we play soccer at. He's like, I was walking down that road and I found it. And he's like, I was like, well, you know, I've been calling it for an hour. He's like, oh no, I wrote a message back to someone that had been messaging you to tell them that you lost your phone. And I'm
How
like,
did he open the phone? Don't you
exactly.
have a lock
So
on it?
that, yes. So, and I checked everything. That didn't happen. He's like, it never rang. I'm like, well, these 5 calls, that was me. He's like, yeah, I was gonna turn it into the police tonight. So I don't know what was gonna happen. And so when he leans in to give it to me, fucking dude's got a fucking handgun chilling on his front seat. And I'm just like, what the goddamn hell is going on? I'm like, a minute ago, I was laughing to myself, like, hope I don't get shot. Now I'm like, fuck me, dude. Like, what is happening? So I don't know, but
I've seen the
he handed me my iPhone. He shook
Wild.
my hand, asked me if my kid won the game, and then we got on with life. But it was the craziest hour and a half. Like, I literally went from like, I'll be fine to I gotta cancel everything on my phone.
Did you ask him what he was doing crossing all those county lines?
No, but I was like, when I saw you way the fuck out there, I told the police exactly where you were. I told him he just passed this, he just passed this. So I was like, I let him know I saw him out there, but I wasn't. I just because I was like, I'm gonna call and cancel that report.
Now,
because I'm
when
holding
you
my
say,
phone. But
when you say you saw a
Excuse me,
handgun,
officer.
are we talking like just sitting, just like cold chilling on the
it
passenger
was
seat?
in its like little like inside chest holster, but that thing was just sitting on the front seat. Like I saw a handle and everything. He's just vacuuming out his car at the communal gas station. Fucking
Now,
car wash.
JDirty, I just want to throw this out there because I do know where you live. I've been in the neighborhood.
I didn't tell him who I voted for.
I would venture to guess that if I was to go to your kid's soccer game, I bet 99% of the vehicles in that parking lot have a gun in them.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I do too. But
I'm
it was
looking
just
just-
very like, if he tapped it with the fucking vacuum wrong, my phone's dead, man. You know what I'm saying? It was just fucking crazy as shit. But
That's wild.
he wasn't a dick because I was ready to hit the little make my iPhone beep. I was ready to Karen his ass, like, I'm filming you, police, fucking get over here, because I didn't know what to do. But he's like, yeah, I did. Here you go. And we shook hands. Like I said, he said they win the game, and we fucking left. So it worked.
Did you give him a flyer?
Yeah, you should have given him a flyer. Maybe he could be watching the show right now.
No. I didn't even have
What's his
anything
name?
funny for that.
DeMarco. We appreciate having you as a fan.
Well, his name
DeMarco.
wasn't Buttfucker 3000, you yo-ho.
After you're done with your interaction, did you look at him and say,
Fuck you too.
No, I think I said, well, thanks a lot. Because I had my phone back and I was much happy.
Then you knew that if you talk some shit, he was going to be saying,
Rest in peace, everybody.
And that's not what we wanted.
That's true.
But I'll tell you what, like when I was driving over there, I was like, I was nervous because you don't know who the fuck you're gonna encounter. And by the time I went home, I was still nervous because I was like, shit, like I should be feeling real proud of myself. But that fucking front seat situation had me like, man, I'm glad I didn't like yell or I don't know what I was chill because I wanted my shit back. But I was like, man, I'm glad I was chill.
Did you tell
he would have shown me I was the bitch real fast.
Did you tell him
You
this
used
was
to be
dirty as
nervous.
soon as you got back in the car? Like, well, we got off easy on that one.
Yeah.
I can just see you running.
I sure as
Start
shit
the engine?
did.
Start the engine.
I can just see you running back to the person. Drive.
Shit, I was the driver. But I told myself we're getting out of here.
Yeah, my name taken
I
by
made
me.
two
said,
left
he
turns
gave
and
your
I was
phone
home.
back. He gave your phone back, but it all sounds so sketchy. Agreed.
It seemed very sketchy because the things he claimed he had done and not seen were impossible to have done and not seen. But I got my shit back, so I was happy. But when he's like, you use it, find my iPhone. I'm like, well, no, I'm pointing a phone at you like this because it's got a color coordinator. No, yes.
Yeah, you would have to be pretty dumb in this day and age to steal somebody's iPhone because of how.
Which I
easily
thought
find that
too, but
iPhone.
I'm like, I don't fucking know. When you see it out on some dirt roads, I'm like, they got like a Hills Have Eyes Apple store out there or something, and I'm fucked, man. I don't know what's going on, but I need my shit back.
I'm just
Well-
imagining somebody from the Hills Have Eyes in an Apple store waiting to talk to a genius.
No, see, in my mind, all the phones were deformed like the Hills Have Eyes people. That's what they were taking it out there to like make it work still. Like
God,
we
you
went
guys ever
Okay.
seen?
So
You
the
guys ever
genius
seen
is
The Hills Have Eyes?
You're
That
saying
that
that
movie
the
that
genius
stays
is-
with me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's
fucked
dark.
up.
It's really dark. So you're
Oh
saying
man,
it's
they set the
like the
dad on
employees.
fire.
Yeah, but so the employees
Yeah.
are also Hills Have Eyes. So it's everybody,
But
in
like
this
the
situation
good
is Hills Have
ones,
Eyes.
you know what?
Yeah,
This isn't
okay.
like a
Yeah,
giant
yeah.
word video yet.
Yet. Oh boy, they are canceled. They are canceled. We
No, I
can't
know, I'm
be,
very aware.
promoting
But yeah,
promoting
so
that.
that was all it was. I got
Yeah.
my shit back. I was extremely happy about that because I thought I was proper fucked.
That's
It ain't-
impressive
It
work,
ain't
bud.
even paid off yet. So I was like, fuck, what do I do? So
Yeah, I forget who I was having a conversation with about that the other day, and like, in today's day and age, I figure if I ever lose my phone, I'll just like hit up my cell phone provider and be like, send me a new phone. They can't do anything. There's so many anti-theft devices on these fucking things now that like
Yeah.
it renders it completely.
but the one
useless.
anti thing is that I hadn't finished paying it, and Apple was going to be anti no
Sure.
payment.
Sure, but I'm just
Like,
saying in terms of
I
like
ain't trying to do that.
you losing your data or like having somebody steal your information is so unlikely. Like my
Yeah.
kid gets a hold of this thing, hits a button too many times, and it's like, this is locked for an hour. Good luck.
Right. I'm not. I was more worried about the physicality of knowing how many scrubkins are still owed on this bad boy. So I wasn't trying to do that.
You just
Not
got
And
to
in
trade
all
them all.
honesty, I don't even know how many they are, but I know I'm not fucking. I pay for it every month, and I know if you lose it, you still got to do that. So I was not trying to do that.
I
Not
would
to
say
mention
that
all
that-
of the hold on, all of the sensitive information he's got on that phone. You know what I mean? It's got a lot of very sensitive documents on that phone. If you know what I'm
Are you talking about dick pics?
Yes.
How dare you
Um,
call my dick sensitive? It's a fucking warrior. All right, pal.
It's sensitive
you.
sometimes.
It
At the
blasts through
end,
all walls.
sure, but just for
all
a
I was
minute.
going to say, a little quick callback, is that I'm
You
venturing to
too.
guess- I'm venturing to guess that you still owe as much on that phone as you could trade a copy of the Rock the Dead sampler and the Acid Rain sampler. Go ahead.
Not quite that much. Acid Rain sampler pulls $800 easy.
For a sampler? Does that
Yes,
come
sir.
with mouth stuff?
No, and my boy Drew is who got one most recently. He got it sealed. Like, I didn't pay that much to keep it sealed. I wanted to hear it, so he opened it. I was like, oh my god, this is so crazy. But yeah, and he has since sold it.
He opened an 800.
Yeah.
You sold my dead bird to a blind kid?
I took care of it. Fuck yeah. So that's my only real story for the week. I
That's
got nothing.
good.
My header says it all. Fuck the Rockies. They're terrible. It's sad to say, but they're not. It's just very hard to
Well,
watch.
we're 3
Almost
weeks
won
into the
tonight.
season. I was out all last week, and like every time I got an alert on my watch, it would say the Rockies game has started with X team. 2 hours later, Rockies lose. Every fucking day. I don't
The
remember. The
games
last
have been
time they
so
won.
quick because they're not scoring.
I know, and the games are like 2 hours tops, and they're losing so quickly. It's just so pathetic. It's
4-16.
very painful to watch. Yeah.
Only the Chicago White Sox have less losses than us, so those guys suck.
Wow. Well,
That's all I got. Yeah, it's been
Rest
rough.
in peace,
Sorry,
everybody.
sorry
Listen,
to
I
bring
don't-
it down, but
I don't
love
give a
the
fuck
team,
about
and it's hard.
baseball. I think you guys are cool, and I'm sorry you're going through it, but yeah, I don't give a fuck about baseball or the Rockies or anything like that. I'll go to a baseball game. I'll enjoy myself. I'm not going to follow a sport really for anything. I don't think I follow any sport. I don't think running is real on a treadmill, and I don't follow sports. That's
All right. Well, you got
that's
anything
my
else to add
recap.
here, James?
That's my
I
recap
don't.
of this
I
week's
want to
live
make sure
episode.
we leave on that sentiment.
Thank you.
All right. Well,
Yeah, I hope everybody agrees. And if you don't, send us an email, a text. You could always text Tracy's tip line and let me know why you think running on a treadmill is real running. That's going to be at 303-578-8952. You could also
more
send
time.
an email. That's 303-578-8952. You could also send an email to scrubhop@gmail.com. You could send me evidence of why running on a treadmill is actually running. If you can't, it's probably not. That again is at scrubhop@gmail.com. You can support
You know they
us
do like stress
financially.
tests on treadmills, right? So like, people run and
You
get their
can-
heart rate up. Just
you
that,
can
maybe
support
is
us-
that proof enough to? Is that evidence-based practice for you? Or
No,
go
hold on.
ahead. Sorry to interrupt your promo.
Cotton, let Jay take this one, please. Thank you.
Fine.
You can support us financially at patreon.com.
So happy.
Give
I have
me
that.
evidence that that's real, you fucking twat.
Prove it. Prove it to me. If you can't
I
prove
think
it to
I
me,
just
then
did.
no. A stress test doesn't mean it's running. You're saying you can't do a stress test doing other shit? You fucking bozo.
What other
Stress
ways
test-
did they do it?
Talking to Cotton is the
I was just
biggest
about to say,
stress
do
test.
this show with us. That you beat me to it. God damn.
I'll give you
Chris
a
Brown the
stress
fuck
test,
out of
you
me.
piece of fucking shit.
Oh,
You
No,
didn't even say why it wasn't real running. I'm not convincing you on shit. Thank you. My name is taken by me.
yo, my name. He doesn't.
That's fine.
He doesn't follow through with anything. Sup, y'all? I'm
There he is.
horny.
He has him up
Oh, there
always.
we go. Our boy Johnny Slova getting fisted over there.
Joni.
Joni.
Shouts out Joni.
I
All right,
wanna
guys,
know
let's
Joni,
get
my
let's
bad.
get
I
out of
do-
here.
I
Yeah.
want the final sentiment to be thank you all for joining us. It's important to us that you join us, you like us, you share us, you subscribe to us,
You
you
share
tell
us.
us that you like us. Yeah. You comment us. You revere us. You give us reverence.
That's weird. Don't ask for
Um,
reverence. You can't ask for
I
reverence.
can't ask for reverence. Why
No,
not?
that
Can
comes
we-
across.
You better
that comes
ask for
across as weird.
attraction.
Yeah,
I'm not
attraction,
going to ask for attraction. We're here because the Lord wants us to be here for you, and that's what we're here to promote on Scrub Hop Live. It's our primary focus.
It looked like he just got like scared. You said that, and his eyes got all wide, and he left.
And we
Yeah,
want your
Johnny
reverence.
Slova, you are late. We're signing off, but join us on Sunday night. We'd love to see you. The last thing Cotton wants to leave you with tonight is this.
We love gay sex.
All right, guys. We'll see you on
Jesus
Sunday.
Christ.
Thank you.